Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to ask for unanimous consent to enter into the record a statement and questions from Congressman Tom Graves.
Without objection.
I want to thank the chairman for having this hearing. This hearing is especially important to me because I and others worked hard to authorize it last Congress. I read the studies with interest, but unfortunately they seem to raise more questions than answers. I think the biggest thing to come from these studies is finally an admission that what my Georgia banks have been saying is true, that acquiring banks will maximize their expiring loss share agreements for commercial assets. Unfortunately, the studies show the FDIC has no plan for dealing with the potential new bubble in the commercial real estate market. I'm hearing from acquiring banks that they really don't know what to do with their expiring loss share agreements. I'm also hearing stories from borrowers in Georgia whose acquiring bank will not negotiate reasonable modification terms. This is especially concerning since the studies also noted that examiners' ongoing failure to follow the spirit of the 2009 guidance on commercial loan modifications. If these problems were not enough, the GAO study recognized that bank examiners negatively classify a collateral-dependent loan simply because the value of the collateral has declined. Further, there are serious problems in the way appraisals are handled by examiners and the application of impairment accounting standards in the examination process. The IG found examiners do not properly document appraisals or evaluations of the best use of the underlying collateral. To me, this is code for examiners to be able to do what they want in terms of valuing collateral, but not having to justify it to the bank or their bosses. The FDIC IG found examiners do not have the necessary training or background in appraisals, yet are relying on their experience in this field during bank exams. The studies make it very clear that the FDIC, OCC, and Federal Reserve have had trouble handling the boom and bust cycles over the last 25 years. They are, they are repeating the same patterns over and over, but expecting different results. And again, I'd like to just thank the chairwoman for having this hearing, and it's very important to the constituents and the bankers in Georgia.
Well, I'm glad you got that last line in. I'd like to recognize Mr. Watt for